I've gotten to work with Dr. Epley for over the past 10 years, and she is an incredible woman for many reasons. Besides being an amazing OBGYN, she is a strong force to be reckoned with, especially when it comes to helping women in this community. That drive is what helped make the Trinity Center for Women. She has been the backbone in being resourceful, finding resources in this community to help us provide the care that these women need.
Her leadership far and away stands above everything else, making sure that the focus of the center stays where it needs to be, making sure that sometimes the organizational priorities can drift, and she makes sure it stays front and center. She makes sure that it remains a priority of all of her physician and midwife partners to stay focused on that mission, as well as the private practice, and just her overall role as a guiding hand and setting a vision for what it should be, what it could be, and helping us get it there.
Dr. Epley is an obstetrician gynecologist, a general OBGYN, who this community has been very fortunate to have. She is a very caring, compassionate individual who truly lives out altruism. Since I've been fortunate to have her as my partner, both our practice and certainly this community more broadly has benefited from her being in this town and having chosen to come to the South to live in Columbus, Georgia.
Dr. Epley's been involved from the beginning with the Trinity Center. It was her dream and her passion to help serve the underserved in our community. She worked with our midwives. We actually have 4 now. I believe when they started the Trinity Project, there were 3 on staff. And she worked with them to select the right people to work there to start serving that population of patients.
One time she had a patient who had cervical cancer, and she could not come because she did not have the resources to come over here. But when they opened Trinity, there was that chance to have good care, and she made it happen.
She's always been willing to look at opportunities that would help others and needs of our community that would help others. In relation to this, the Trinity Center, which became a discussion and finally a reality, as she shepherded this along to help provide care to those maybe less fortunate and to really be an asset to our community for GYN and OB services. She shepherded this into the right direction, which has now come to fruition in having taken care of over 5,000 or 6,000 patients.
I cannot overstate how appreciative I am of receiving the Georgia Hospital Heroes Award. There are so many people to thank, but I especially want to thank my colleagues and OBGYN associates who gave me an opportunity to work in Columbus, Georgia, and then Robert Granger, who gave me the opportunity to work for St. Francis Hospital. There are also multiple people that make my work successful, from nurses to secretaries to labor and delivery nurses to midwives. All of them have been such a blessing to my career, and I'm very appreciative to be here today. Thank you.